The tiniest
Oh,
little.
hello.
Hello, everybody.
No.
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 Oh no!
I really hope that was live.
I mean, when
me
I'm doing
too.
clips, we'll figure it out. So.
No.
No.
I'm so scared. I've been like spitting fan theories and everything, like trying to distract myself from this.
Mhm.
Fan theories about us? Oh, okay. Other things.
Oh,
Gotcha,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. So, welcome. Thank you everybody for coming back to find out what's happening in the summoning.
Bum bum bum.
Really?
Bum.
Just that whole build-up was totally ruined by glug 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 glug.
Just
Thanks,
Mel
babe.
taking a leak in the background. Don't mind her.
Okay, it's a new microphone. I used to get away with something.
That's true. Mel has upgraded.
Like
Welcome.
peeing in the background.
Peeing.
Yes. Yesterday you were eating something and I could hear you stabbing it with your fork. Like that's how crisp the mic was. I was like,
It's
fuck
so
yeah,
good. I've
nice.
had to-
But then I just quickly mute you and then we fixed it.
These are the kind of superb technical upgrades that we can afford when you subscribe on Patreon. Go check it out.
Yes, what a segue.
Fill
Thank
out
you
those-
for doing my job.
Fill out
Mama
those
needs a
surveys.
new mic.
Tell us what you want us to do. We will behave.
Yes,
Maybe.
mommy.
Or not.
Or not. You know you like it when we don't. But no matter what, you can vote on what we
No,
do
it's really
next.
frustrating.
You,
Because I can't keep my game on track.
You can listen to our premium podcast over on the Patreons. We got Mel GMing a game of Witch Fated Souls.
It's fine. It's fine. And no, Robert, I'm not peeing. Fuck. What else have we got, Matt?
So
Additional
hang on, also
content
on
you didn't know you
Patreon-
needed.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are different tiers.
This
The
is
higher
your reminder
tier,
to hydrate.
You go. Because you'll be losing body fluids one way or another. I'm gonna get taken down for that. Let's go. Okay. So also on Patreon, I believe there's another poll. I'm not sure if it's still running to find out which Kerwin character we would like a
Yes.
bit more.
Yeah.
Story
Who's in the
reveal
running?
on?
Who's
I'll go look it
winning?
up.
All
I'll go
of us
look
are
it
in
up
the
right
running.
now. Let's see
No, I
who's
mean,
leading
I
the
said the
pack.
wrong word, Taylor.
I
Fuck
know,
me,
I know,
I
I'm
guess.
sorry.
Man,
Okay.
Taylor just
What a word.
being all kinds. Let's see here. So far, Fiona is in the lead for who we want to find out more about. Fiona
Uh-oh.
Pentagast. Get some more
Uh-oh.
background information on our scholarly nerd.
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 I'm excited.
You'll
for
be
that.
happy with the homework.
Yeah.
It's always fun doing homework like that. It is
Mhm.
fun. Mhm.
Or if you want to learn more about Ruin or Saoirse or Miss Buttersby, go and vote.
Thanks for all those.
Luna, thank you for the subs.
Luna!
The gifted
Thank you so much.
Um, so that's our Patreon. We
Yes.
also have, we've done this out of order, guys.
That's
No,
fine.
No, it's good
Okay.
because if
No?
you like us but you don't love us, which is my favorite new saying, head on over to our Discord.
Everyone's doing my job for me. This is great. Okay. So yeah, we have Discord. Come and have a chat. Say hello. A lot of tomfoolery and shenanigans happen there. We've got lots of different channels. There's a book club, which Matt, what are we currently reading?
We are currently reading. We should talk about that. The
Yes,
Echo
we should.
of something that comes. It's the second book in the Lycanius trilogy. I love those books, but I can never fucking remember the titles of them.
They're big
You
titles.
have to come up with an acronym, Matt, so you can
they're
remember.
like ACOTAR in the way that they're named, except they're kind of poignant and like they got the whole time travel thing going on in the title, but it's like, I don't know. There's
How is it almost May though? For
Right?
real.
I know.
It's gonna be May. I'll shut up. Sorry,
And with
I just
that-
drank my tea.
Let's.
So, all right, that's also our Discord, and then we have our
Boners?
sponsors.
Oh.
Sea Galley.
I nearly said
we have-
boners, and I
yeah.
was like, we're out of order. Like, hang on, how's it going? It's like bonus Patreon, Discord, and I was trying to reverse it in my head, but
Now
it's cool.
Patreon,
Yes,
Discord,
we have-
stoners, boners throughout.
Yes, I would have gotten that wrong regardless.
If your boner
Sorry,
lasts for more than one introduction, congratulations.
Consult your cleric.
No, it's more like if the bonus don't happen now, there's gonna be more bonus later. Don't you worry about that. We got you covered.
I've been told I'm very exciting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh lordy. So check out our sponsors. We've got Emberwind. We've got Raven and Riddle, Level 1 Gamers, Buried Without Ceremony, GameStop, Into the AM, and we have Lawlink. I got it right.
Lawlink.
Yeah.
Not LinkedIn.
Not LinkedIn. Look, so many things were going through my brain last week. I was so nervous that what was happening up here and here and here wasn't communicating with each other, and therefore what I was communicating wasn't correct.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, LinkedIn is going down the fucking tubes at this point. If we introduce them with the idea of a I mean, it has been. I'm trying to be nice, man.
Yeah.
It's if
We all
throw
live.
some D&D zhuzh out they we throw in some D&D zhuzh, maybe they might get popular again. Who knows? LinkedIn, you could sponsor us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, your profile's now a character sheet.
Fuck yeah, I would happily do
I
that.
am proficient in
See?
spreadsheets.
I am proficient in
That's
Excel.
really clever, actually.
Yeah.
And
Let's create our
no.
own.
And
Let's create
buzzwords.
our own for content creators.
Ooh, love that. Kind of love that. This is a
I
great
like that.
idea. Let's
I kind of do love that.
So, okay.
Let's talk about
Okay,
this
hold on.
later.
Wait,
Let's,
yeah.
let's circle
Well,
back.
I was gonna
right
say-
now, we need to stay on track. Let's synergize.
Yes, yes.
I was gonna say let's
Yeah.
forget this.
Oh,
Fucker.
No.
The corporate buzzwords. Anyway, Taylor, where did we
Yes.
leave off last time?
So yes, check out our sponsors. Thank you for sponsoring us. And if you use the code TOI, there are discounts applicable.
Toy.
I don't think the
Toy.
dab is included in the discount code, but
Damn.
you can try.
You can,
Maybe it'll give you a little bit more.
you can always
Yes.
dab while discount coding. It is encouraged.
Absolutely. Well, that
no,
was
I
like
put a sad
savings.
face in there.
Sad face. Just put a sad face next to the dabbing. That's very accurate.
No, it's like in the middle. Because, like, you know, when the line moves up and you accidentally move down to the next emote after yeah.
That's
it
that's
got
really
me.
what it is the whole time. It's just sad dabbing. It's like this, and you
Yeah.
can't see that I'm crying in the crook of my arm because of the state of the world.
Yes. Alrighty. So that is our bonus, Patreon, and Discord in not that order. Because I haven't learned any other order.
I'm
Good luck
making
getting
it
me
your
to
own.
learn any other order.
You're making it your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
But are we ready to pick up where we left off last time?
Heck yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
We are.
We just turn around and be like, I'm not getting in no hole with you, and just turn around.
Fish shit, I'm out. Alrighty, sorry, someone want to give me a recap because I've done my job. I'm joking.
Taylor, I'm ready to dive into what happened last time. Are you?
Are you?
I have all my notes prepared. It's not.
Just not that one.
It's fine.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, no, it's okay.
Should we
So-
give a recap as our characters?
That'd be fun.
If you tell me what happened, I had
Let's read it like we No. So, where we left off, we split screened it a little bit, getting to know our characters individually for a time. We had Nana Rowley, a environmental enthusiast, discovering that some strange creatures were in the area that shouldn't have been. Concerned for the forest that she loves so dearly, and honoring her late husband's memory, Eugene, she decided to investigate rampaging owlbears and burned caves. Found tracks that led to an ancient ruin deep in the forest. While
actually.
hobbled, yes. While we had Satriana back in the city, a new criminal party quite quickly encroaching on her turf and business reached out and contacted a friend to help out and said that they were more than willing to offer said help and were quite able to give it, but they wanted something in return first. The prize for winning the games. And, as it so happened to be, they had already enrolled Satriana to the event. And then we had Relda, a very passionate, very naive, almost, about what they're doing. Enthusiast of a secret cult, the Secret Masters, who over the past year had been entrusted to recruit more members for said cult. And upon being successful and coming back, they were told, this is your final trial. Survive, and you will ascend to Whisperer. Unbeknownst to all of them, they were thrown into an arena where, just before that, Nanaroli had met 3 Dragonborn who beaten to absolute shit and didn't want to be there. Through a very one-sided fight, our unlikely party was victorious.
We kicked some
Yay.
ass.
Should have teamed up with me.
They really should have, but that's not how the rules of the arena had worked. Upon defeating the last Dragonborn, their souls, seeming to float above their body as it decayed, was then pulled back into the ground and seeming to trigger different runes everywhere, as if their souls were powering something. Before anything else too catastrophic happened, there was a screech that split the sky, and a very tall, very handsome, chocolate-coloured Cambion broke through the barrier that was concealing this arena, harmed the Hellhounds that was to be your next opponents, opened up a new portal and said, if you want to live, come with me. As this Cambion stands in front of you, there is a sense of urgency on his face. And then there are more screeches and then screams of surprise as more and more humanoids seem to be appearing from the sky and dropping into the arena itself as well. And they start attacking, throwing magic left, right, and center. However, they're not attacking the party or the crowd. Instead, each time a spell hits, different runes are illuminated until the walls start to crack. And the glowing that's happening on the arena floor pulses erratically, arrhythmically. And the glow also starts to fade. In retaliation, maybe a third of the crowd members reveal themselves to be quite capable members of this cult, and they fight back. Suddenly all around you is complete and utter chaos as Cambions and devils and demons and tieflings and elves, kobolds, Aasimar are all fighting over protecting or destroying this arena. Do you guys do?
Yeet! I'm aiming right for the portal.
I know a good time to leave when I see one.
I'm gonna. Excuse me. I'm going to use one of my psionic sorcery abilities. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to cast Detect Thoughts without any components, so it doesn't look like I'm casting a spell. And I just want to get a read of what's going on, try and figure out I'm missing a plot summary somewhere. Where are these people coming from? And just Relda's eyes just big dilate cat eyes, and it's just activating all of these weird extra senses to detect all the thoughts. So just try to scan and get a sense of who's fighting for what here? What's going on?
Okay, so are you initially targeting the Cambion in front of you?
Yeah, we'll start with that guy.
Yep. There is a sense of relief. It's we've made it just in time, thank goodness. But we're not out of the woods yet. He's still standing there with his hands out, and the hellhound behind him is now more concerned about the pups that it has.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to nudge and push them through the portal as this battle rages around them. Do you push the spell to other people?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very quickly as well that this fight has broken into the arena as well. So there are Aasimar that have flown into the arena now, and as well they're taking on other Dragonborn and orcs. Every type of humanoid is now engaged, while those that aren't fighting are fleeing for their lives. You hit one Aasimar with just a glance of this spell, and it's, oh, we were so close! No! And then if you go to...
Can I delve deeper on that guy and be so close to what? And just focus in.
Yep.
So that is going to be a wisdom save, yeah.
That's a wisdom save. That's going to be a fail with an 8.
Nope, fail. I can see your brain.
So, delving deeper, the frustration, the anger, almost overpowers you. They were so close to completing this ritual, to finally accomplishing their goal. To be so close and have it interrupted at the last possible moment. It's just, kill them all! Kill them all!
Can I tell what the goal
they want
was?
this. The summoning.
What are they trying to summon? What are you trying to summon? Is it something cool?
I'm going to roll to see if they hear that, as they are engaged with another humanoid. They do not hear you.
Ah! I'm trying to be loud! I'm so small.
You died.
There is, unfortunately, too much chaos going on around you.
Run over to that Cambion. Is it whatever they're trying to summon? Is it cool? Because I want to see something cool. What's happening? I don't know who's the good guys or the bad guys anymore.
It is the end of everything.
Okay, but what if everything sucks? Then that's okay to end it.
Not everything sucks, little one. Now come. This portal is about to close.
You need to prove your work. And I'm just gonna step into the portal backwards.
I try.
Prove it to
It's like that sponge.
What?
It's like that SpongeBob thing. I'm out of here.
I'm out. Alright, I'm out.
Alright, and Nanaroli and Satriana. There we go. Took me a sec. I got that.
You got it.
You guys have stepped through the portal?
Age before beauty.
Oh, you first then.
Actually,
Technically,
you're
elves
right.
live
I
longer
didn't
than-
come up with an age for oopsies. Well,
Yeah,
elves can
and
live
I
longer
gesture
than
you through,
gnomes.
and as you pass through the portal, I turn around quickly and I just say, and I'm going to like pick up one of my cards from my deck of illusions, and I'm just gonna toss it into the fucking center just to see,
Excellent.
just to see what
Just to
happens. And I have a deck of illusions generator here. And
Incredible.
what the fuck is that? We're gonna have to Google this.
that's
And the worst
concerning
part-
when the player needs
The
to
worst
Google
part
it.
is that when I brought up the website, the first thing that came up was a red dragon. But I was like, I don't think it counts. I have to hit the button for
Gotta
it to
hit the
count.
button. It has to be
There
an
you go.
intentional draw. It's
Yes.
Yeah, so
Deck
that's
of
what I
many
thought.
things
So
rules.
it's an Erinus.
Aaron Yace. That's
Aaron, yes.
It's a minor devil. It's the like high level
It's-
femme
yes.
devil. Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine
it's
a.
very on theme.
Yeah.
It is actually. It is very on theme. That's so exciting. That's actually. I'm so excited with
And
that.
she
I'm so much for that.
and she looks like Nanaroli. But just
Amazing. So you throw this card out, and all the lights and everything from all the spells and magic being released around you. There's runes shattering and walls crumbling. All of this sort of exaggerates the burst of magic as this secondary illusionary Nanaroli appears with massive red phoenix wings and clad in black armor with this long 15-foot whip appears.
Mommy?
These illusions are completely stationary.
Dot.
The illusions are stationary. You need to use actions and bonus actions to move them.
So no, they act as if they can't move, like as in they don't move around, but the illusion itself is good enough that it just looks like blah, blah, blah. Illusion forms over the thing. Illusory creature appears real, of the appropriate size, and behaves as if it was a real creature, except it can
Beautiful.
do no harm.
Yes. Okay.
And then as long as I can move it around if I want to, but I'm just leaving it in there just to
Yeah.
cause
Perfect.
some chaos.
Beautiful. So, Erinys
that one.
are known to be quite fierce warriors. So as this new one seems to have been summoned, everyone sort of goes, oh! And then as it just stands there, like flinging this whip, cracking it and
She's
everything,
just,
but not,
yeah, she's just watching over, like
Yeah, not
she's
really
looking like she's
engaging.
surveying. Yeah, yes,
not really
exactly. She looks like
engaging.
she's surveying.
with the combat. People are convinced that it's real, and as though she's waiting for someone to challenge her. No one is game enough to go near her. And this illusion does give you the time to get through the portal unimpeded.
Yes. I take my time.
As perfect.
And I will mark off a card. Confirm.
So as you all step through the portal, it's like when you're on a roller coaster at the very top, and your stomach just bottoms out. Up is
I'll do
down,
all for
right
this.
is left. You're still completely stationary, but the sensation of going through a portal is quite uncomfortable if you're not fully prepared for it. It only lasts half a second, if that, before this beautiful, blinding light appears before you. You hear the soft trickling of water in the distance. There is
pour the water. I was making it.
That was fantastic. Melding, that was so
great.
good. That was so much better than any of us were prepared for, and that's why it fell flat. I'm so sorry. We let you down horribly, Haley.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was wow. That yeah.
It's okay.
That would have been. So, as your eyes
Even the cops
slowly...
are upset and they're coming for me. So
I was about to say that's the first time I've ever heard cop noise. I was like, what feedback is
That's
happening
how
over there?
good.
that's how good the mic is now.
microphone is.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of
So
high
happy.
quality surround
Now-
sound that you can experience when you subscribe on our Patreon.
Now we actually do have to go into the Discord settings and turn that sensitivity down instead of up.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it here.
We know you
Oh.
do.
Yeah.
So this beautiful, beautiful scenery comes into focus as your eyes now adjust. There is a sun in the sky, obviously, in the sky. It's indicating that it's mid-morning, and it is casting this really nice warmth on you. There is a large town, maybe a 5-minute walk, in front of you as well. It is humble in its appearance. All the buildings seem to be made of either stone or wood with thatched roofs. Many have small wisps of smoke billowing from their chimneys. And between the different buildings, you can see different flags strung up between the buildings of different reds, golds, oranges, and browns. The environment around you, there are these beautiful, massive trees of a rich, dark brown wood, and all of their leaves are from a pale yellow going to dark yellow through the orange and reds all the way to burnt browns. It looks like a beautiful autumn day outside a large town that seems to be in preparation of something. You can hear squeals of laughter from children. You can hear shouts of instructions like pull or don't let the pies burn. And there's something exciting.
This is a culture shift. This is a fancy town. And I look at these buildings and give them a like, wow.
Yeah, so the Cambion comes through the portal as well, and the Hellhounds have already gone through, and they've scattered. They've run into the woods. There's still enough moisture on the ground that through the fallen autumn leaves, their claws and everything have dug up where they've run, but the moisture on the leaves is too damp to let anything actually catch here.
Oh, because they're on fire. I was like, why would they catch fire?
Yes.
Oh, the Hellhounds, yeah.
Hellhounds. The Cambion steps through shortly after you, out of breath.
Took your time.
He has a sword drawn, but quickly sheaths it. And around him, more and more portals open up, and other Cambions and devils and demons and tieflings, orcs, dragonborn, elves, all appear in a perimeter around this town. And there is an uproar of surprise and relief from this town as these fighters come home. You're all heading towards the town?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes.
As
We'll walk slowly.
The large Cambion comes up behind you and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and we arrived later than we anticipated, but just in time. Are you all right?"
Yeah? Who are you?
Of course. Where are my manners?
Over there.
My name is Torgal.
Torgal. Let me write that down. What is he?
A Cambion.
Torgal is the 6'6"
He's the
chocolate
Cambion.
Cambion. He's the Cambion. He's got goat-like horns that are a darker shade of brown that almost like fade to black at the tips. His hair is also black and slicked back. He's wearing nice clothing, but you wouldn't really put him in upper class. Very handsome, very muscular, very, very capable looking, but the aura he's giving off is very friendly.
Nice.
What was the last thing you said?
I put his name down, I put Cambion, and I put beautiful. That's good enough.
He's a tall glass of hot chocolate.
I'm excited. What happened? I was in my forest, and then I got put in a cage. Then I was put into a fight, and now I'm in a portal to a land of autumn.
I was trying to get promoted. Have you ruined my promotion? I was on a really good career path.
Have I ruined anything from you?
As far as
My
I'm
dear?
concerned, I got screwed over coming over here to begin with. So, at least nothing new from what I'm already familiar with, so.
That's
Well, the good thing about screws is they can always be unscrewed.
Not if you strip them.
That's a bad carpenter joke. My apologies. Yes. So, and he.
good with your hands, are you?
I am a man of many talents, and he puts one hand behind his back and sort of holds his arm out like this, and sort of bends down a little bit to you, Nana Rolly, if you like
Bend
take
down
his
a
arm
lot. Further.
and just to he does to help support you.
He's just all crawling on all fours.
I forgot how tiny you were.
Just like I like them.
Yes, exactly how I like them.
Tall, tall, and tall.
Assume the
I'm
position.
on all fours.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. I forgot. Like he's 6'6", and you're what, 2'3" or something?
Never thought Nana Broly was part of the local
2.5 feet.
BDSM of
2
the
foot
I think
Faerun.
it's 2.5 or something along those
Okay.
lines.
Relda
Because you're
towers.
2'8".
I'm 2'11", so Relda's
11,
5
yeah.
inches higher.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
so small.
so I unfortunately the
It's
height
nice
does not
having
let
someone
him-
else my height around. It's good to look people in the eyes.
That is nice, yeah.
Crotches
like-
get boring after a while.
She just like meets your eyes unblinkingly.
That's right. Eye contact is very important to having good discussions.
You can't blink,
Yeah.
you know, kid.
I know I can.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't want to
I
blink.
just don't
that's
need
not
to.
I just don't
Yeah.
need to.
And you're pretty sure you see like a little, like,
Yep. Yep.
Well, I like take a step back. I'm like, I'm not catching ringworm.
No, now I'm having flashbacks to last night when we were doing our secret project, Matt.
yeah.
choice words.
Okay.
Yeah, stay tuned. You'll find
because-
out at some point.
Um,
It's art.
So you're
all right. I'll take
not-
your word for it.
so you're not far from this town, and again with the height difference between Torgal and oh my god, Relda and Nana Rolly,
Rolly.
he slows his pace down substantially, and he's acting the gentleman. He's like, welcome to my home. This is Atos.
Very fancy.
Yes, we're in the middle of a celebration right now. We're celebrating the Burning River Festival.
Oh, a festival. It's been
Have
many
any of
years
you-
since I've been to a festival.
Have you been to the Burning River Festival, my dear?
Ah,
Do we know what this is?
Do we know what this is?
I don't.
That's
History
okay. You
check.
can volunteer,
Yay.
and you can always volunteer and say, "I do not believe my character knows this." Otherwise, if oh my god, Relda and Saturani would like to check their memories for a history.
Yeah. I
History
got a
check.
Dexterity check. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Very nice. Okay. You, Saturani, have heard of the Burning River?
Mm-hmm.
Not so much the festival part of it. Whereas, Relda, you have heard of the Burning River Festival, but this looks nothing like what you've been told. You've been told that the Burning River Festival is a time where demons and devils and all infernal and hellish things burn. Where the river sorry, I'm just checking my notes. Names. Way to break the immersion.
Quick, vamp! Oh,
Your lore is important to us.
Torgal! Why don't you carry me?
I'll get to that.
No, it's fine. I'm just being indignant.
Relda, there are two R names and I'm constantly getting them mixed up in my head. Yeah, it's this hellish thing where infernal creatures come together and burn souls and feast and punish the wicked that have been sent to the hells. But again, there's no fire, no brimstone, you don't smell any sulfur. You see smoke coming from chimneys, but nothing. And as you continue to walk through the town of Atos, that water that you heard earlier now comes into view, and there is this beautiful river gently weaving its way through the town. Its water is so clear that you can see the bottom of it. And it's a good distance across as well. You can see all sorts of aquatic life at the bottom, from strange-looking fish to little crabs scurrying in the rocks at the river's bed. It's because of the water and how clear it is. You recognize this as being the Glass River, but that's sort of all you've got. And then
Doesn't quite
Do
live
we
up
get
to
to go
expectations.
We get to go swimming later. It's quite nice.
It does look refreshing.
oh, the children swim in it all the time on warmer days.
You know, I'm not a child.
Yeah.
The adults partake in it as well.
Okay, good.
All right. Just double checking. I am small, but I've got some years on you.
Small but mighty.
Maybe. Indeed.
I am not one to comment on a lady's age.
Oh, I will.
So continuing through, Torgal points out
Minus one
different
charisma
buildings.
coming through.
Well, oh my god, words. I was on such a roll.
I'm sorry.
It's my migraine. I'm the one who has the stroke-like symptoms, not you.
No, it's honestly it's the nerves. Like
Nerves.
okay.
Shake it off. You got it.
So I was like, I don't usually get so nervous. So no.
I know, my presence is quite intimidating.
You give off quite the fierce aura.
I do.
And
We'll spar
I'm sorry,
later.
I look forward to that.
Oh.
And he gives like a belly chuckle. Like he's genuine. Everything that he's said, he's relaxed in this town. It's comfortable here. And he goes, my apologies for ripping you from your plane. If you had have stayed, your souls would have been devoured by that summoning circle.
Everyone's on the plane? That's
Eventually.
Souls. Oh god. I've just... My family! My children!
Do not worry. We stopped the summoning.
Oh, thank god. Wait,
But
that's
in
what
order
you did, isn't it? I turned to Rhoda.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I feel like it's supposed to be a little bit more controlled than that.
You got a bit of a hunch that maybe you got lied to?
I don't know.
Am I getting any hunches that I've been lied to?
What? Lie?
Given that you've managed to piece together that the Burning River Festival is a hellish thing.
They've been feeding you propaganda.
Yeah, there are some hairline fractures starting to appear in your beliefs. Like you've spent the majority of your life with the Secret Masters. So, from what you've been told about the Burning River Festival and the levels of hell, you're like,
Well, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. And we'll figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Bit of a
I'm sure you will.
well,
What will we do
in the
until
meantime-
then? Yes, how can you get me back to my forest?
Well, I can't unfortunately do that today, but rest assured, your forest is safe.
Better be.
Well, my promotion.
My rebels and I were able to destroy that summoning circle and save that forest.
I think you're shit out of luck with your promotion, Rhoda.
Yeah, I think I might have been fired.
Wait,
My dear young one, you were not fired.
you were
were
liberated.
used.
If you,
You know,
say
of-
so.
And he's continuing to lead you through town. And there are you go past the what you assume to be the town center, and you can see stands and stalls and an arrangement of different games, everything being prepared. They're not quite ready to open said festival, but they are getting very close. So Toggle continues to lead you through. Yes, how about we have a drink and I will explain more. You must be tired after all.
A drink and some food sounds delicious.
I am actually really hungry.
Perfect.
Oh,
Don't have a giant glass at your disposal too for food?
No, I forgot that bit.
next time. Maybe they have appropriately sized glasses for us.
I could really go for some sashimi.
What is
that can be-
sashimi?
Raw fish.
It's raw fish,
Very
but like cut really nice and like plump, and then I just ignore the rice. Well, sometimes I eat the rice.
It's a rather
Yeah.
it's a delicacy here.
Wow.
I'll
On to
order
the
some.
sashimi.
The
So,
sashimi.
continuing on, it's only another minute or so before you come to a cottage-esque looking building, and a swinging sign hangs from the veranda. It says, "The Pit Fiend stop."
This must be what they talk about when they say castles. I step forward to the building.
Inside, the interior is wooden. It is very cottagecore. There are white petunias hanging in brown ceramic pots that line the windows. A lot of natural light is coming in. There's a massive stone fireplace on the back wall that has a small fire in it to give it that cozy effect. It's not necessarily a cold day, so it's not really there for warmth. And then there's a large wooden bar on the left-hand side as you enter. And behind said bar, cleaning out a large pitcher with a clean white cloth, is a pit fiend. They are of a slightly more pink hue. Their wings are neatly tucked behind them. Their scales are smooth. There's no protrusions. They're very clean looking. And this pit fiend looks over and goes, "Ah, Torgal! A successful mission, I take it." Oh fuck, I haven't named this dude.
Jimmy! Jimmy,
Sure.
my boy!
Is your name Chartreuse?
Is now. He goes, "That's right, Jimmy. Very
It's Jimothy and
Okay, sure.
Jimmy for sure.
That's right. Yes, we were later than we wanted to, but mission accomplished. Right, and these three here." He goes, "Ah, of course, my manners. These were the these lovely people were the final offering, and they are here to recover. They are our guests. I will pay for their rooms, so 3 rooms, please, and their meals.
and
pit
the
fiend just-
drinks.
That was intended.
Nice.
Pit Fiend nods and sort of walks away for a moment, and then comes back with 3 brass keys and hands one each. He goes, "Well, good thing the kitchen's just opened. Take a look at the menu on the wall there. Let us know what you want."
What's raw?
And he goes back to we've got some fresh teppanyaki. We also have grilled chicken wings. There's a huge list of maybe, when I say huge, there's like a list of 6 items. There's sashimi,
Ooh.
couple of different fish options. Then there's
Let's
some red
get
meat
one
options,
of
and there's even
everything.
vegetarian options.
Sample platter.
Yes, let's get the chef's selection. The feed
Of
me
course.
option.
Omakase! Omakase!
I think I'm outnumbered 2-1 on that vote.
I mean, you
And-
order whatever you want.
Yeah, I think we can.
We'll eat the buffet between the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy he nods and goes off. Another smaller pit fiend. This one more red. Still immaculate appearance. The membrane of their wings aren't torn. The spikes on their tail aren't chipped or broken, and they're very mindful of the way they're moving. They're very graceful. They don't bump into any of the furniture. They're not these savage brutes that a lot of people tend to believe pit fiends are. So Torgal takes you to a table, pulls out the chair for each one and pushes it in for you as you sit down, then takes his own seat.
Yeah, booster seat.
This seat actually, both for Nanaroli and Relda, they are, the
Puppies.
chairs are magically, they're enchanted, so they will automatically adjust accordingly.
Heck yeah.
That's very cool.
We like to be as accommodating as we possibly can here in the Hells.
Hmm.
Oh, my apologies, I did not explain. Yes, this is my hometown, Atos. We are in Bern.
In Bern.
I'd imagine that's what you would do if you're in the Nine Hills.
How can you be in a verb?
No, that's the name of this level.
This
And-
level of what?
We're in the Hells, Grandma.
Did we have another guy? It's a video game joke, because we're on a level.
Can't sing the rest of that without getting sued.
Right, I don't
It's a
believe
joke,
that
Nintendo.
game. I don't believe that game has reached us here yet.
It's really good.
It's kind of an exclusive. Apparently,
always-
only a few places get it.
I always play the green one.
Fair enough.
So,
So, and
Eugene never told me about this hell business.
Torgal clears his throat and goes, my dear, I did not catch your name. And he addresses you, Satriana.
Satriana.
A pleasure.
Well, I mean, I guess we should thank you for saving us back there. Kind
You're
of makes
very
me
welcome.
Makes me wonder, though, what you're kind of expecting out of us, since we're here as, for lack of a better word, hostages.
Oh no, you are not hostages at all. I'm terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. No, I was just trying to save as many souls as we possibly could.
Look, I'm not like these two here, where I'm not exactly one with the wilderness and one with
What
whatever
am I
it is that
one
they're-
with?
the converges. That's a screaming voice from the beyond of said convergence.
That was perfect.
Don't worry about those noises. That's just me thinking really hard.
Considering I am not one of these two ends of the spectrum with regards to being one with something, there's usually an but involved in interactions like this.
Oh. Goodness, I'm so sorry you believe that every good deed is transactional. No.
Yeah, that's sad.
And I'm so sorry, Satriani. You said there were 9 levels of hell.
Thought at least it was 9.
More
This is most
lies.
unfortunate. Yes. Is it Miss?
What? Me?
Addressing you, yes.
Oh, you just call me Rolly.
Unfortunately, oh, no, hang on. Thank you, Rolly. Unfortunately, yes, more lies. There are not 9 levels of hell. There are 6.
24. No, I'm just-
Oh,
At least it's
goodness.
still divisible by 3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a husband in each of those 24 No, I'm kidding.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And levels. The levels aren't stacked like a multiple-storied building or a ladder. Levels is the infernal word for territory. What do you know of the Hells?
So are they flat like on a map, or is it more like sort of simultaneous co-location like a tesseract?
That's like a map.
Oh, okay.
Not as fun with that answer, is it?
No, it wasn't. That's okay.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. But no, as I mentioned before, we are on the 4th. In the 4th level, Burn. There are 5 others. There's Fjord, Riff, Spring, Solus, and Nyx. Different
That's-
territories.
So that's spring on one of them? Did you just take a season?
Yes, I believe in the common tongue, you would spell it Spryng.
Ah.
And funny you mentioned seasons. Yes. If you have hay fever, I do not recommend going,
I don't.
as lovely as it is. Yes, the Hells are on one plane, and we exist with 6 different levels, or sorry, territories. Each is run by its own mayor or governor or prince or princess, depending on the particular culture of that level. But we are a peaceful nation. And
That is fortunate news, seeing as you have trapped us here.
Again, Rolly, you are not trapped here.
Just until tomorrow.
Until I am able to cast that teleport spell again,
Crap.
yes. But you have accommodation here and meals, and we do have a festival about to begin shortly that you are most welcome to partake.
Does sound nice.
Parties are fun.
Alright, all is forgiven as long as you return us. I don't know if they want to return. I want to return.
You have my word. If you wish to return to your plane, I will take you there.
I do. Thank you.
Now, I'm sure you also have questions. This must be very confusing for all of you, so I will answer what I can.
I mean, I'm pretty good. You explained it well.
Nah, I'm good. Haley, I love you
another
so
Rolly.
much.
So much.
So good.
She's just my inner thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it.
I don't think I have any questions.
Really? No questions from you?
No.
Are you still upset about the promotion thing?
I don't know.
Well, I remember exactly how to get back to the Colosseum if you want me to take you back so we can have a word. I also have a bunch of money to collect because I did win in the fight against the Dragonborn.
We did win, but if it wasn't for like an actual competition and we were just supposed to be sacrifices, then there's probably no gold.
Which means there's no prize.
A deal's a deal, so I will go collect personally.
Well, that means whatever prize there was, or they pretended to be, I am a little shit out of luck too.
Yeah.
You were after a prize, were you?
That's what I was told.
What'd you think the prize was gonna be?
Didn't matter.
Oh.
I have an associate that I need to collect for. Take care of my own problems.
The food has come out by this time as well.
Oh.
And it is all delicious.
Yum. I'm hungry now.
Haley's hungry.
Yeah, Haley's hungry.
All as you're having this discussion, and Torval is explaining.
Magic drinks.
Yeah.
Magic
So
drinks.
as you've got like sampling trays of all the different like sushis, there are taste glasses, and they have different drinks to accompany each and every little bit of meal. So with the chicken ribs, excuse me, there are 3 separate beers that you're able to like sip and taste, and then with the sushi and sashimi and is it takoyaki? Yeah. I unfortunately can't eat sushi and that sort of stuff, so I actually don't know what drinks, like me, Taylor, don't know what drinks accompany that particular selection, but there are also 3
It's a fantasy world.
It's whatever it needs
let's go
to
with
be.
that. Exactly. And then there's
It's a lovely
like
rice. It's a rice wine.
some sort of sake, and with the vegetarian meals there is some white wine, and then there's also a like a steak. It's not a very big cut of steak. It's still an excellent cut. It's just not very big because this is a share board, like a tasting board and everything. And there are different red wines as well to accompany that. There's nowhere near enough alcohol here for you guys to get absolutely hammered. It's literally just like a taste. And then there is also a large pitcher of water and glasses as like a cleansing thing as well.
Immediately goes for a giant glass of wine.
Pours a glass, passes that to someone else, keeps the bottle.
Keeps the bottle, yep. I'm not that rude.
And Tob was like, that's all right, I'll cover this. So, Saturani, you were after a prize. I am sorry, but you have been misled. However, I dare say tomorrow, once you are able to return home, there will be items and other treasures left over from the games.
I will be able to
Awesome,
collect
so-
my money then.
Whatever is left will be yours.
Yes, I hope he's not dead.
My associate was rather specific with regards to what the payment was for the service I needed them to do. So, regardless.
Specific, but you don't know the item, or were you lying earlier?
The business I'm involved with, Granny, are
Excuse me. My grandkids can call me Granny. To you can call me Rolly. If we're nice to each other, maybe Nana Rolly.
Well, I didn't exactly intend on making friends when I went into this arrangement. It was all
Aw.
solely for me. Kid, you must have known by now I am not part of your little...
But friends are fun.
Friends get you hurt, and friends also get you in danger.
Well, we
As
kept
is-
you alive, so maybe you should relearn that lesson of yours.
Yeah.
Well, you think it honestly would have gone as well as it did if I didn't help out either for you two?
That's what makes us
It would have been
friends.
fun. Yes.
Temporary companions, kid,
Friends.
not friends.
Friends.
Telepathically, not friends.
Telepathically.
Friends.
Relda respond? I don't think.
I have
Is
my own
Relda
telepathy. Assuming
Oh, you have your own
we
telepathy.
did talk about the magic item you have, assuming you don't block it.
I don't block it. No.
Okay.
Yes.
But yes, Relda has her
Yeah.
own telepathy that she can use.
Okay, beautiful.
Just this extended
this is-
stare.
Interesting turn of events as I pull the food that I was sharing away from Cedriana.
I figured as much.
While we're eating, I wanna do some sorcery point shuffling around, but also cast using my psionic sorcery sending. And I wanna send to the tiefling whose name I can't remember, but that was like in charge of the event and stuff.
Yes, the one in with the vest and
The
the,
vest,
very suave.
yeah.
Yep.
And I wanna-
Pearl.
yes. And I want to send.
I've infiltrated the rebel forces. What is happening? Am I promoted?
Can that go across, like,
There's a
realms
5%
too?
chance it can't go across planes. So there's a 5%.
Oh, okay.
I can roll a D100.
Roll me a D100. Yeah.
59.
Yeah. It takes a. It takes a moment, but then you hear Curl's voice reply. You survived? All this progress lost. There is no promotion, you idiot! Sorry. I am angry. Learn all you can. This will replace your trial. I think that's more than 25 words.
That's probably
Let's just
25.
say.
You're the DM,
Yeah.
you can decide how many
Yeah.
words. In your world, sending has 45.
Sure.
It's that April
Whatever
Fool's
he wasn't
joke
able
where they
to, he
expanded the
casted
character
as well.
limit on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Whatever wasn't able to fit in that 25 word, he
Mhm.
finished it with his own spell.
Is that the same guy that owes me money? The one that put me in the cage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is the
Yeah.
same tiefling that pushed you.
Yes.
But Relda did cast that using psionic sorcery, so no one knows she casted that. 'cause
No,
that was
no,
all
nope.
the sorcery points.
I
But-
just
Nope,
was
nope.
double checking that in my mind because I thought
Mhm.
that was the
Yes.
same person, but I
Same
just wanted
person.
to double check.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I do think, like, ooh, actually, we'll let the roll decide.
Ooh, I love it when the dice speak.
And flop.
No, other
No?
direction. Me, I'm a little sad, but Relda nat 20'd on deception, and is
Oh shit!
like, is just like continuing to eat and humming, but just is inside like,
Friends don't call each other idiots.
Oh, poor
I'm so
kiddo.
sorry.
There is no promotion.
Why
Mrs.
do I
Orto.
feel bad for her? God damn it.
Bitch, fuck Curl. I don't like Curl.
I've made you sympathetic to a weird little cultist. That
Shut the fuck up, Matt.
Yeah, with a no, Toggle has been nothing but genuine. He has no reason to suspect that any magic has been cast. So, as he's talking in all of this, Saturina, you said you were advised to win and obtain the prize.
Mm-hmm.
History has been rewritten across many planes. There is an ancient war between angels and demons. This is not uncommon knowledge. However, the victors tend to write the history books. And we Infernal have been painted in a rather ugly light. We are not fierce savages that eat souls and burn the damned. We simply live on another plane of existence. The Celestials, however, wish to rule all planes. And in order to do that, they need to summon Oblivion. That is what was happening at that arena. And there is this weariness that seems to settle over Torgal. Like he's been fighting this battle for a long time.
So then what was the prize before this Oblivion came up then?
There was no prize.
I figured as much with the whole suddenly being pinned against other people who don't seem to be all too eager to be there.
I reckon it was just a free-for-all soul grab, right?
That's exactly what it was in the disguise of games or trials, promotions.
Interesting.
What is Relda wearing? Is there any
just normal like?
Oh, that's right. She's wearing like different wraps.
Travel clothes, like sorcerer adjacent travel clothes, like free flowing cloth robes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so scratch that.
It kind of sounds like the Spawn Star, or at least what I'm pretty sure it is. Where like, it's not bad, it's just different, and it wants things to be different and try different paths towards betterness. I mean, like with you, because you're not bad, you're just different.
I'm not exactly good, kid, either. I'm simply in this for me.
Well, no, I was also talking to Torgal about like the
never
hells and the devils and stuff. But like everyone kind of like,
I don't really want change. I like everything the way it is, and I want it to stay the same.
okay, Boomer.
Wait, she can get away with that? I can't say Granny? What the fuck, man?
It's okay to be a boomer in this world because I gave equal opportunity to each of my children and each 6 of my grandchildren.
It's less of an insult.
I walk
here.
so they could run.
So they could oh god.
Exactly.
And they ran so my grandchildren could fly.
They didn't need to pick themselves up their bootstraps. I picked them up for them and
I'm
helped
taking
support them.
damage.
But I still don't want things to change. I have a very particular way of living, and I like my forest.
as do
fair.
many people across the plains. What is this star?
The Spawn Star!
The spawn star, thank you. What
Yeah.
is the spawn star?
It's a being of infinite potential.
She's part of something.
It
I'm
basically
not
like
really sure
sends out little feelers throughout the cosmos to try and like elevate and change and do different stuff. I was taught that everything that's ever existed came because the Spawn Star tweaked things.
The spawn star definitely had a tentacle in many pies. The spawn star and Oblivion are one and the same.
So, it's a celestial?
One of the oldest celestials. And it has devas and planetars and other extremely powerful beings to do its bidding.
I guess that ropes my associate into the equation.
Pretty
I
powerful.
do not know. I think you're acquainted.
Well, let's just say my temporary business partner seemed to have enough magic to make everyone within the entire tavern fear them for their lives. Just a snap of their fingers. Almost had a cloak that looked like it was the night sky. Couldn't see their face. Nobody really knows who they are anyway.
That's so cool and mysterious.
Yes.
Part of their charm.
Well, just because they wanted something doesn't mean they were part of this. Maybe they were just as fooled as, unfortunately, you all were. Did they say
They are
what,
the type of
what
person
prize
that you
they
go
wanted?
to. No, and I'm not in the business of asking questions where I don't need to know those details.
Ah. So you run your own organization.
Just a party of one, but yes. And I did pretty well for myself until I ended up running into some competition where they don't seem to know where borders and territories are. I like keeping what's mine.
As we all. Which is why we have to stop the Oblivion from being summoned. When something is out of control, what do you do?
Usually I can take care of it. Or I know somebody else who can.
And what would this taking care of involve?
I don't think you want me to really answer that question.
Pruning?
And
That's
in a
one
manner
word
of
for it.
speaking, that is exactly what Oblivion will do. When a campfire gets too big, you smother it. When a beast goes mad, you put it down. When unruly children run amok, you punish them. Be that no stone tablets for a week, or
I just got that.
you know, or I believe the common phrase is grounding them. The material plane has gotten out of control. in the Spawn Star's own opinion, they are not the only god. And they don't like that. So Oblivion's intention is to wipe the slate clean and start again. With the help of a few select devotees.
You get an honorable mention, Relda.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't add up. This doesn't sound like the Spawn Star I know. Spawn Star likes a lack of control and unburdened, unfettered life. All kinds of new things happening. That's what it's all about.
Maybe both of you have heard wrong things from both sides.
Maybe it's different. Maybe
It could very well be.
Maybe I need to find a new star. The original star.
I believe that would be an excellent place to start.
I'm gonna go now! And she just runs out of there.
Good luck! I send you on your way, and I throw a card of illusion at you.
This is for
And-
calling me boomer.
No, it's gonna run and protect you.
Aww.
Aww.
It actually can't do anything.
Yeah.
A cloud giant.
Oh, dang!
Ah!
Cloud giant appears, and it pretends to pick you up and runs alongside you as
Aw.
as a protection dog. As I wave out the window, saying "Good luck,
You know, I'm gonna.
goodbye, and good luck."
Relda. Here's Relda. This tiny little halfling, and then a gargantuan cloud giant. That is the funniest thing.
I'm actually just gonna.
I-
The hand starts to like pass through, and then Rolla's
Yep.
like, "Oh, it's the wait, whoop." And I'm gonna cast levitate and like levitate up so it looks like it's carrying me up. I'm on top of the world.
Perfect. So from your new vantage point outside the Pit Fiend stop, you can see that the festival now is starting to open up. More and more people and humanoids and different creatures are gathering at this massive town center. Games are starting to play. There are people saying, step right up, win your chance at... What, it all gets drowned out in different drones of children screaming with excitement, running from stall to stall, some carrying massive owlbear plushies, and others with horns of fairy floss, or cotton candy, I believe you guys call it, that's bigger than their heads. It looks like a lot of fun. And with lunch now finished, Torgal like dabs his goatee clean, and is like, well, you enjoy the town of Atos.
We can't
Explore-
hear you. We're standing at the front door.
Oh, you got up and left?
I mean, she got up and left. I'm still here.
I'm so sorry. I'm just.
What?
Absolutely fine. So yeah, as
Round is high
well,
up in the air.
Relda rushes out, Torgal says, please, enjoy the festival. We use the same currency as you do on the material plane.
I don't have any money on me.
Enjoy, speak to the locals, rest and recover, have some fun. I have some other business to attend to. But tomorrow morning, I will get you all home.
Thank you. We will
And-
find your seed. No, Star. Wait, Spawn. What are we looking for round there? As you get lowered back down to the ground.
Follows the hand down like, woo.
A spawn star, but it'll probably take a long time to actually find it, you know.
I got 95 years, 97. If I'm lucky, we can do this.
Well, okay.
You reckon it's in a forest?
I have no idea. It could be anywhere.
All right. Gonna have to get someone to watch my place.
Right. And as you make your way to the Burning River Festival, we will take our break.
Should we grab our not friend?
Oh,
Let's.
I assume she was following.
We should go get our not friend, and we can teach her about friendship.
Yeah.
Yes.
The real spawn star was the friendship we made along the way.
I
I
hate
do
it
have-
here. I
I
want to
think
go
I have a-
home.
I
Alright,
have a
Twilight
pair of
Sparkle.
manacles if we can't get them to cooperate.
Teach her what friendship is.
This is like that one episode of SpongeBob. Firmly grasp it in your
Firmly grasp
hand.
it.
Firmly grasp it.
And
Alright,
if that doesn't
so-
work, I'll show you how to set up a hunting trap.
Jesus.
We're gonna make a friend.
This is because I called her Granny, isn't it?
Exactly. Yes. You don't do that. Not
She
unless I'm
doesn't
giving you
give a
permission.
shit. She's in it for herself.
I love this so much. Alrighty, guys, we will take our 5-minute break right there. Thank you so much. Grab your bathroom snacks, stay hydrated and everything, and we will see you soon to participate in this Burning River Festival.
See you
Step
in a moment.
away.
5 minutes. Pew.
We're back. Are we?
Are we? Yes, there we are. Hello. Alrighty. Thank you so much
Waiting
for.
to see it on Twitch for like 5 minutes.
I was like, oh wait, no, there's a
I'm
lag,
giving you
isn't
the
there?
cue.
Yes, I know. Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm new at this. Sorry, thank you. Welcome back. Hope you are now rehydrated and have your bathroom snacks, laundry snacks, bedroom snack, or whatever snack is going to keep you happy. I saw that look, Matt. I'm not going to comment on it. So,
You just did.
Mm-hmm.
we are picking up
My bedroom snack's a
where-
little slippery.
where our 3 unlikely and semi-unwilling companions have been saved from the summoning of Oblivion. And they were taken to Burn, which is one of the...
And kept.
We've been
Strung up by shackles!
we've been pleasantly kidnapped is a really good summary of what's happened so far.
That is a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Is now in Burn, the 4th level of the 6 levels of Hell. And they have learned that the Oblivion and Relda's Starspawn. Spawnstar, there we go. I'm so sorry. Maybe one and the same, but history has been written by 2 different parties. So there's a little bit of confusion. But after a wonderful meal, which has counted as a short rest, I wasn't able to wiggle that in there. The party are invited to participate in the Burning River Festival. Doesn't take you long to get there again, and there are all different stalls, all different games, little rides, there's petting zoos. It's a lot of effort has gone into this.
Petting zoo.
And we lost Grandma.
I mean, that's the first place I'd go to, let's be honest.
Also, someone breaking plates.
I know,
Oppa!
was I the only one that heard that?
No, I heard
Yeah,
it.
No, we heard it.
Oh, I will keep myself muted.
No!
Haley, I ruined the vibes with pouring copious amounts of beverage as the start of this and then having police cars go down my street, so.
Someone is
Whatever.
making toast very loudly.
Absolutely fine.
It's
So-
Eugene! He came back from the dead! Bye, Haley.
Well, okay. I was gonna say, so heading straight to the petting zoo. That is easy. It is sort of off in the corner of this town square festival. It is run by a middle-aged human. She's got a short blonde bob. She's just wearing casual farm clothes. Her boots are a bit muddy. She's got sort of like this small apron that's also muddy. And in a couple of different pens, she's got piglets. She's got some chickens and little yellow ducklings. There are tiny little rabbits of all different colors. There are pink and red and brown rabbits. There are purple rabbits with gold polka dots all over it. Clearly not a breed that is found on the material plane or the home plane, but it is a rabbit nonetheless. There are little kelpie puppies that are jumping. Please don't traumatize the children here just yet. Let's explore more of the carnival before we go causing that kind of chaos.
You knew what you were getting into.
I did. I should have known better. So these puppies are jumping up at the little wire cage. It's not a cage, like their little pen. Tails are wagging super, super fast. There are children in there sort of patting and just loving it. Oh, this one's so soft. Mommy, can we take it home? I love this one. And over in the corner, a little dragonborn girl has actually
Are they up for
curled up.
adoption?
These are still a bit too young and are still in training to go to their forever homes. But in
Alright.
another couple of weeks, they'll absolutely be up for adoption.
I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's okay.
Oh, well, if you'd like to put a deposit down, we can transport them.
To another plane? I don't know where I'm
Yes.
gonna be. I'm going on an adventure with my friends. And I look towards Citriano and like wiggling my eyebrows.
Oh, that's perfectly okay. And she pulls out a little business card, and it's Franny's Farm Animals.
Oh, lovely. Franny, is it?
Yes.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Rolly. I'll take this card, but I probably won't see you in 2 weeks. I appreciate it anyway. And I'm just gonna start hobbling over to go pet some of the animals.
And this petting zoo is free.
Fuck yes. I left all my money in my money pit at home.
A money pit.
Incredible. And
I put
all of
my
these
treasures
animals.
in there.
It's like I'm just picturing like everyone has that little like table or like jar or basket on like the way into your door, and you just like chuck the pocket litter in there, like I'll deal with it later. I'm just picturing Nana rolling, and there's just a literal
Just a hole in the ground.
pit, a hole in the ground. Just like, oh, what a long day! Just chucks all this shit in there. It just hobbles
Does it-
into the cave.
You nailed it. That's exactly what it is.
What a vibe! Truly living the
Mm.
life. Meanwhile,
I would
Relda,
like when we go back. I would like to show you my place.
that'd be fun.
You can come around and tell me how nice it is.
Yeah. Relda has used dancing lights, and there are just these little like glowing orbs floating around with the animals to like give them stuff to chase around.
And the puppies are chasing at it. They're jumping up and like napping at it, and they're yipping. They're having a wow of a time. The little tiefling. No, what was she? Was she a tiefling? Dragonborn.
Human, or
Oh my. No. So Franny's a human. There was a little girl. I mentioned it,
yes,
and now I can't
Dragonborn.
remember.
Dragonborn.
She's a little dragonborn girl, has just curled up into straw, and she's got little chicks and ducklings like just nestled in, and they're sort of like snoozing on top. It's absolutely adorable. All the mothers and fathers, there's no like mothers groups or like mothers cliques. It's all very open. Parenting is clearly an equal role
Some
here.
sort
So
of weird utopia here. Unpleasant.
basically, yeah. Yeah. And little girls are going, Daddy, look at this puppy. Can we have it? Can we take it? Can we have this one? And it's a very awesome little.
The parent out of the four of us is having a ball of a time.
Sorry, that tickled me so. This is weird.
Utopia.
So good.
Oh, that was good. That really got me.
There are other games and things. So like there's food wagons and whatnot that you saw. There's multiple different games. And they're all scattered throughout. Like there's different rides, like the spinning teacups. There's like a a large Ferris wheel as well, that has been constructed, and lots of different games. There is a hidden gem, the Rising Sun, Pin the Tail on the Hellhound. 1, 2, 3, and Bullseye.
How much do these games cost, or are they different prices for each of them?
So, some of them they range from free to 3 silver, and then there's one that is 5 gold to enter.
Wow.
Oh,
What's that one?
that's half my pocket
That one
money for
is
today.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Oh. Let's go watch the people that are paying to do that.
Yeah. That's a lot of gold to spend
Sorry?
on a game.
Yeah. Let's pickpocket
Alrighty.
them.
So over on the far side of the
This
festival,
is
you
like
walk
the
past.
world. Have you seen the invention of lying, where he like
Yes. Yeah.
No.
where he figures out? So it's like a guy. The world, no one lies to each other, and then this guy figures out how to lie, and so everyone believes what he has to say because no one in the world lies. And so in this weird utopia, no one steals, and
Yeah.
everyone is good.
Ah.
And so no one's going to spect us. Yes. That anyway.
Well.
That was my long story long.
Absolutely fine. So to get to Bullseye, you go past all these other games, have a bit of a cheeky squiz, see what's going on, and there are some very nice prizes up for grabs at the other games as well. But when you come to Bullseye, there are multiple targets, about 75 feet down, and beside a stall that has many different heavy crossbows on display, stands before you another Erinys. Not the same one that
Yeah.
participated in the arena. This one has she's pretty, with sharp features, high cheekbones, and a sharp jawline. She has long black hair in a high ponytail, tied off with a silver ribbon. She's wearing a leather breastplate and leather. Oh my god! Like travel pants and
Like that,
well-worn
yeah.
well-worn
Some
boots. Definitely spends a lot of time outdoors, sort of giving off ranger vibes, and her wings are beautiful. The majority of her feathers are red, but there is green. Some of the plumage and the new feathers. Excuse me, oh my goodness, coming
I
through
almost
as
thought that
green.
was Aunt Pindledot, but it's not. She used to wrestle geese for coin. What a lady.
Are geese hard to wrestle? Oh, but wait, yes, we are small, so I guess they would be particularly threatening. Yeah.
They are. They get quite
These are
aggressive.
savages. These are savages.
She did have the advantage of those big wings.
Mm.
Even playing round.
Wings on wing combat.
Indeed.
So, if you go up
It was
to
important. It was important to bring up.
It was an important minor detail in our lives. We're expanding.
we love it.
We're
We're here
fleshing
for it.
out our story
Um,
before your very eyes.
Is it?
That's 2 minutes
So,
of my life I'm not getting back.
If you wish to participate in this one, it is 5 gold.
No, we're
however,
watching
the-
these dumb people pay it and watch them do it.
So with heavy crossbows, all they have to do is fire 3 bolts, and different rings amount to different points, which equate to different prizes.
Are the prizes better
Very-
on this stand than the others? Is that what is going on?
This one is actually. It is a much higher risk game. So for 5 gold, if you are
Okay.
able to get the most amount of points, between 50 and 60 points, you are
that's a lot of
able
points.
to get. If you choose to participate, I will explain how the scoring goes.
Yes. Okay.
But depending on the points and everything and how you go, you can either win your money back, you can win a light or heavy crossbow, or you can win different arrows. So arrows of lightning, arrows of roaring thunder, arrow of many targets, or there is a
Bolts or arrows?
crossbow bolts. There's a
Yeah. So,
crossbows.
but yeah.
Oh, sorry, bolts of yeah.
Yeah. I was just curious.
Um,
I was like, that's a weird selection.
And then there is a hard mode as well, where same rules apply, except these bolts are weighted and the DC for the rings go up. However, if you score a particular amount of points, you are able to draw something from a bag of holding.
Ooh.
So that's why this game is a little more expensive.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I'm not a good shot though.
It is. They are heavy crossbows. However, if you do have proficiency, you are able to add that to your roll. It's not an attack roll, it's just a straight d20. If you have proficiency, you may add your proficiency modifier.
It'd be proficiency
What-
for a
what-
crossbow.
Yes. What is it? What is that under? Is that under simple or martial weapons at all?
I don't
You
know.
would. It would be under. If you have simple and martial weapons, then you've got it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
what
I
if we
don't
just
have
have crossbow?
Which it should say something
Uh,
after crossbow. Crossbow, comma.
Yeah, the specifically
Oh.
heavy crossbows.
Yeah, so I have crossbow hand and then simple weapons. So
Yeah. So you would not have proficiency. I think the
You would
only
not.
one of us with proficiency is Nana Rolly.
Yes, and I don't want to pay the money.
Anyone can participate.
Can I try and steal money off of someone?
I'll give you the money if you wanted to try.
I mean, I could give it a go. I could win us something fun. I really want that dip in a bag of holding.
That could be pretty cool.
well, best of luck, Grandma. And
it-
I'm going to actually put my hand on Nana Rolly's shoulder and do Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
No,
Ooh.
lovely. What is that? Is that a D6?
That's a D8, Grandma.
Oh,
Does
Very
my
nice.
God,
So,
I'm-
is
I literally I've already started like loading the and I just turn it to Centriana like, call me grandmother again and I will put you down.
Mhm.
Is it based on a
the
time
Emrius,
limit, or is it a certain
is-
number of shots?
you get 3 shots.
3 shots. Okay, so I won't do the thing that I was thinking of doing. Never mind.
What is it?
Don't worry about it.
What's... Tell me in my mind.
you hear Relda's voice in your mind.
I was gonna add a little bit of an expansion to your adrenaline system so that you could move faster. But since it's just limited to number of shots, it wouldn't do anything.
Oh,
Were you going to
okay.
cast haste?
I was gonna cast haste.
Okay, yeah.
You get 3 shots. So has Relda.
What's
Is
this?
Relda
Can you
Page-
just explain the system again? Like it's hoops that I need to get the arrow through.
No, it's just a target, and it's got.
Oh, and the rings are. So when you were saying rings
The-
on a
the rings
target,
are the
I was like,
yeah.
I'm thinking like metal like rings hanging from a ceiling, and we've got to shoot. And I was like, oh my god, okay, wait, how is this gonna work?
No,
Okay,
that's,
so it's
that's it's literally just a target, and you know how it's
Okay.
got like the red, the blue, the yellow, etc. And depending on what circle you get it in, means how many points you have.
okay. I'm just
So
trying to
is
see.
Relda paying the?
I
5
was like, I've got to illusion myself getting every point. No. What's that? Dearie? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Is Relda paying for Nanaroli to participate?
Yep, here's 5 gold.
Oh, you're paying for the whole thing. Thank you. I will
Yeah,
pay.
why not?
I'll get you lunch. I'll get you lunch later.
Okay.
We just had lunch.
But not second
Second
lunch.
now-
lunch.
It's now early afternoon, yeah. So that could be like a late brunch. It doesn't matter.
Second
It's a
lunch.
festival. Eat whenever you want. Who's counting calories at a festival? Enjoy
Not
yourself.
me.
Fried food.
There is definitely
Yes.
fried food here as well.
Oh my god. All right.
So-
I guess let's do this. How can I, what else can I don't have anything to give me advantage on this. I got not a zilch.
Bardic
I gotta give my Yes, I do have the bardic inspiration.
Mhm.
Let me just add a crossbow
Sorry.
because otherwise my brain is not going to be able to
Yeah.
work this out.
Yeah, I did that too, just to see what it looked like, and it's like,
Oh,
no.
she provides the crossbows and everything. You just need
Yeah,
to
that's
roll a
what I'm-
d20.
Is it a heavy?
Yes.
It's a heavy crossbow. Yeah.
I just want to be able to look at the action economy on my thing. All right, crossbow heavy plus 4.
So there's no like you're not rolling an attack.
Oh,
You're purely- It's just a d20.
okay. D20.
I've got a scoring system and everything.
With
here.
+3, you do get your proficiency bonus because you're
If-
proficient.
If you have a proficiency bonus,
Okay.
you can add that.
Yes. Ooh, okay. Plus 3, 15, 18 for the first one.
18, very nice. So you take aim, steady yourself, and release. And
Yes.
you just miss the bullseye. So like a tiny little red dot, and then there's an orange dot, and it's right on that outer line almost.
That is rude.
18.
I,
Go again.
I
Reload.
is it, how far is it out? Could I illusion that the bolt is bigger and it's actually hit the middle?
75 feet.
I got the same exact score.
Nice.
18 again. I bolt into the bolt. I'm making a smiley face.
You do the whole brave thing where the arrow splits.
Yeah.
I don't know. I should not have done that.
I mean, we've done worse
Flip it
on
for
this channel, Taylor.
True.
And lucky last is gonna be the nose in the middle.
You also have Bardic Inspiration if you need it,
Yes,
Grandma.
I do. I'm going to use it. Okay, that's a 7. That is a 23.
That one, your final bolt. So now you've gotten used to the weight of the bolt and the crossbow. You've got it twice in that outer ring. You're like,
No, I
"Oh."
did the dots for the eyes. I did one
Oh,
eye,
sorry,
2
you
eyes,
did
and
say
now
that.
I'm doing the nose.
The nose.
All on purpose.
Straight through. Straight through the bullseye. Clearly. And this bolt embeds itself
Yes!
halfway through.
I put my hand up for high fives all
So
round.
that's 30.
And I get fucking snobbed by everyone? Are you
Oh,
joking?
Eris, sorry. I'm mathing.
Sorry.
I'm mathing. What's 36 plus 23?
You left me hanging. That's not
59.
good friendship.
36 plus
Thank you.
23 is
Taylor was
59.
mathing
Almost
so
a
hard she
perfect
lagged.
Yeah.
Oh, I did too.
Relda like yahoo and like goes to high five and there's a mage hand that comes with it and just like double high five.
Nice. That's a 15er.
So the
Don't ask me
Araness,
what's
I love it. No, that was good.
There were 15
the
fingers.
Araness is actually wearing a badge, and her name is Eris. She was like,
Oh,
"Oh, haven't seen shooting like that in a long time. Great job."
yeah. Thank you. This was quite the adventure.
With a score of an impressive 59,
Oh,
you
fuck.
are able to
So bad.
select from an arrow of many targets, or sorry, bolt of many targets, arrow of many targets, like whatever weapon you have. Like she's got a bunch. This game is specifically
don't-
for heavy crossbows,
I
but if
don't
you
have
primarily
any
use,
weapons. Sorry.
that's all
I
right.
was hoping
Well,
to pick out of the bag. What did I miss by?
oh, that's just another level. Would you like
That's
to
what
up
I'm
the
saying.
ante?
That's what I wanted to do the first time.
Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I wanted a bag.
Okay. Okay, in that case...
If I didn't make
yeah.
it, that's okay. I don't have enough money to go again. I will just move on.
Wait,
wanna
wait.
get that
Oh, no.
bag.
Shit, wait. Oh, I did my point system wrong. Fuck!
It was 18, 18,
Wait.
and 23.
Please hold. Your
I
homebrew
hear-
system is important to us.
I hear
No, because
music.
I was
Let's
reading
have a
the,
quick
I was
dance.
reading different rules. So you got
Let's dance.
8, 13. Okay, cool. So...
We are such idiots.
Alrighty. And she pulls out this very nice caramel coloured leather bag of holding.
That's beautiful.
Roll
I reach my arm all the way in.
a d20.
It doesn't go very far.
This is gonna be great.
Um,
I'm so excited.
I'm ready. Let's see what we can roll for me. I did a mill. I got a 2. I hope it's not boring. I hope
That's
that
a
they're not
double
in order
me.
of-
Yay!
I hope they're not in number order, and I hope that they're reversed.
Alrighty. So you pull out a bead of refreshment.
Ooh.
It is a spongy, flavorless, gelatinous bead that dissolves in liquid, transforming up to a pint of the liquid into fresh, cold drinking water.
Oh, lovely.
The bead has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison. So,
What was it called?
a bead of refreshment. So it's like a popping pearl.
Yes.
You can just pop it into any liquid and get yourself a pint of cool, refreshing water.
Nice. It's a good water filter.
Basically.
It's like I've always got access to food and water whenever I'm around, but that's okay. We'll see. Just in case, it's a good emergency.
Exactly. So there are other participants that are all firing. Some miss completely. Some get pretty close. Some get pretty average. Not too many are willing to gamble a bag of holding. There are some whispers going around that there are some pretty shitty items in there as well. Like you can pull out.
booby prizes in there.
Yeah, there is. That's
I
the
mean,
gamble.
that's what a mystery gift always is, just booby prizes, and I don't know. But that's okay. I wanted the mystery.
Right.
What do we want to go do next?
The mystery
I
is
picked
fun.
I just picked 2 things in a row by accident. I apologize.
No, you had good picks. I didn't have any preferences. So there was Bullseye, there was Pin the Tail on the Hellhound. What else was
Mhm.
there that we passed?
There was the Rising Sun and the Hidden Gem.
Rising
Should we go
Sun.
look at what they are?
Those sound more like romance novels than games. We should go see what those are.
Yes, we should.
Is Cetriana still with them?
Yes, our friend is here. We've kind of formed a perimeter with our arms.
We
as to
are
not
so
allow-
small, but we can't do her by the scruff, so we just pick her up by
No,
the ankles.
she doesn't. If she tries to take a step back, the two of you just trip her right over because you're
Mhm.
right at like knee level of.
We're holding both hands like around your legs, so you
Like-
can only
like
it's like you're
two
wearing a
small
tight
children.
dress and you can barely walk.
You have 2 choices in this dance of friendship. You can come along willingly, or I can summon tentacles to bring you along with us.
Don't make me call a family member.
So, Pin the Tail on the Hellhound is just pin the tail on the donkey.
Mhm.
I can explain the rules if you choose to do it. And the prize for this is a mana potion.
Ooh, that's
There is
fun.
the Rising Sun, which is basically just that hammer and bell.
Oh,
send-
yeah,
send
the
the
strength
bell.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're at the top of this big pole. It's about 18 feet tall. And that is being run by this massive Bulgura, this
Mhm.
hellish ape-looking creature.
Yeah, the gorilla monster. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
me going to D&D Beyond to look up all these different
Bulgura.
types of demons.
They're
and
pretty cool.
fiends.
They're pretty cool. I love those
so-
guys.
There's that. And the price for that are a pair of sending stones. There is the hidden gem, which is just a up swivel, like they put a gem under it and swivel, and then you got to pick the cup as to where that gem
Mhm.
is.
Mm.
I'm gonna take the rising sun. Is that it? Yes. And bullseye. They are the games. I thought I had another one, but I don't.
I'm tempted to do the one with the.
I have
Cups.
several shenanigans that I want to do with the cups and balls hidden gem.
Do you want to do it first? You go
Yeah.
ahead.
I want to do.
Go ahead.
Hidden gem?
What's the prize for that one?
The prize is powdered. Your choice of powdered gems.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Let's.
for spell components.
That'll be up your alley, Matt. You should do it.
Yeah, let's do that. I have several ideas.
Uh-oh.
Actually, well, there's sorry, this one has like powdered gems, but it's also got like different oh my god, what is that word?
Apothecary.
That one. Ingredients. So it's like
Apothecary?
spell components, different spell components and whatnot.
Yes. I'm looking for something special. Maybe I can win it.
Maybe. So if you go up, there is a Hezru, which is a large frog
Frog demon.
like
Yeah.
creature. It's basically so imagine like a little like the grung, but big, muscular, and it's got tiny little spines all over it. There is a slight sheen to its skin, but it's not leaving any sticky residue or anything to what it touches. You come up to him and he goes, "I'll be 3 silver."
Okay.
You know, you're gonna end
He
up
does.
poor if you keep paying for everybody and you.
It's fine. What's money for if not to use it?
With very quick speed, the Hezru swipes the coin and with the same hand produces a decent sized ruby and puts it under a green ceramic cup, and he gives the cup a jiggle so you can hear that the gem is there. Watch closely, and with crazy speed starts shuffling all 3 cups, and you can hear this gem tinkling as it moves from spot to spot. A perception check, please.
– 14.
14.
14.
Pick a cup.
I'm gonna pick that one.
And which
I'm,
one are you pointing to?
I'm gonna point to the far left one, and I'm going to, with one hand point, and with the other hand behind my back, Relda is like fiddling in one of her little pockets and is going to minor illusion a gem as soon as like the cup lifts up.
I was literally doing the exact same thing. I was just like, if there's no gem under that cup, there's going to be one.
Yeah.
So, the Hezru goes, "This one?
That one.
Are you sure?"
I'm sure.
And he rotates the cup slowly. Last chance.
I make the sound of a rattling gem.
Are you sure?
The Hezru is this massive toothy grin. There's only one row of teeth, but they are tiny little razor blade, needle-like teeth. Would almost be intimidating if it weren't for that cheeky glint in his eye. He shakes that cup even faster. And there is no noise. He lifts it up.
He's trying to do some sleight of hand.
There is no jam.
The spell doesn't happen?
Anti-magic table.
Ah,
The
you're
spell did not work.
good.
That's rude.
Rude.
He puts that cup down
No
and he goes to the
fun.
far right and gives that a jiggle. And you can hear it lifts it up, and there's that same ruby. He puts it down. Want to go again?
Nah, I'm bad at looking at stuff. I just wanted to trick you, but you're no fun.
And just sprints off.
Wow, if everyone was able to cheat, I'd be out of a business.
I've got
It's
a
not
minor
cheating
illusion
if
of...
I would have admitted it.
That's all right. Let's leave him be and we'll move on to another of the games. And as we leave, I want to minor illusion a dumb hat on him.
Yeah, that spell works. That minor illusion does work.
Amazing.
It's the
Because
table.
the table
and
is
glasses.
anti-magic,
Yeah.
not him.
It's, yeah,
Exactly.
there's a small anti-magic field over the table itself to prevent
Not on him, though.
cheating us like that.
Yeah.
Not on him. And there are these two young girls, probably 12, 13. They see this goofy looking hat on this Hezru, and they just start giggling and continue on. And then one's oh, actually, that looks like fun. And then they go and give it a try. The first one loses. The second one wins, and she chooses to take a bag of diamond dust.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. To the next game, Cedriana, you should get involved. How strong are you?
I'm about average. I'm more.
What are your skills?
Let's just say I'm good at convincing people.
Show me your moves.
Yeah, show me your moves. Do a little presentation for me right now.
Uh,
I was
What
making
was-
a joke at your expense. It's okay.
I figured as much. The other two games that were left were the hitting, like the hammer one, and then the pin the tail on the hellhound, right?
Yeah.
I got an idea. I'd like to go over to the pin the tail on the hellhound, and I'm gonna smirk towards Grandma Rolly and just give her a wink and just go, "You want a presentation?" And I'll start turning over. Who's in charge of said pin the tail on the hellhound?
Sorry, I missed all of that.
Did you realize?
Was that to
you
me or
told-
to?
Yes, that was.
That was
I
to
didn't know she
you.
was talking to me. Yeah,
I'm
sorry, I didn't
pulling
know
it-
she was talking to me. I'm so sorry.
I'm currently pulling out a javelin to throw towards the back of Cedriana's head because she called me grandmother again.
And what did Cedriana say?
I was asking, so I'm gonna head back towards the pin the tail on the hellhound. So who's running that booth?
There is a tiny bright green closet
Oh,
standing on top of the
Google.
table. It's this tiny little demon. I don't know how to describe it. It's got a long
I was about to say
table
croissant
with
D&D,
spines.
and I know that's not it.
Ah.
So how do you spell it?
It's
Quassit.
It's me.
is that
It's
cousin?
Jot.
Is that cousin Jot?
Before I got my glow up at the recent ball, it's what I looked like. I'm just a little green guy with little talons and
Alright, I see him.
Really cute, like black eyes.
Yeah.
And he's got his own little top hat on, a little bow tie, completely naked. Like, some of these demons and devils don't necessarily need to wear clothes.
Mhm.
but
They've
this
got what
closet
you
is
call internal genitalia.
I bet there's a lot of
Yes.
cloaca here.
Oh God.
but he's got a top hat and a little bow tie.
Uh-huh.
Step right up! Step right up!
No, he's not naked. He's clearly wearing an outfit.
Yeah. He's hat cocking
Okay.
it.
Are you good at knowing where you are?
In a manner of
No.
speaking.
Well, would you like to play Pin the Tail on my Hellhound?
How much does it cost?
I love his voice.
This one is 1 silver.
Alright. I'm just double checking. Ooh, don't do that, Mel. Just double checking on something. Okay. So, while she reaches into her pocket to give him a silver, she's actually going to cast Detect Thoughts to see if she can pinpoint either, like, with his superficial thoughts, if he's thinking, okay, it'll be like this side here, it'll be this side here, it'll be this, it'll be this. See if she can detect some superficial thoughts.
How do you mean? Like, is Cetrona under the impression that he's going to move the board?
No,
'Cause it
so
is just this big board with a beautiful, realistic-looking hellhound painted onto it.
Let's take a photo with it.
wow, the fact that I sat here, Jesus Christ, it's been a long time since I played Pin the Tail on the Donkey. It doesn't move.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
never
have
mind.
a very different game in your
That's
mind.
what-
But I've got
what I
a
was like.
similar idea. I've got something for you.
Mhm.
Cetriana hears in her head.
I'll guide you in towards the target.
And you'll just see the smirk grow even more. Willing to cheat, huh? Saying it telepathically.
An anti-magic table is cheating. Precedent has been set.
I suppose that's true. Alright, kid. You know what to do. So I'll hand the little guy a silver, and I'll stand at the ready.
Alrighty. Take a good look around you. Get your bearings.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay. Let's do... Jesus. 21!
Boog. All right.
Boog.
No, it's good. It's good. So,
Were
the
you
little-
expecting such a low roll from me, Taylor?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's I was expecting it too.
This little closet pulls out this beautiful pastel pink kerchief for you to wrap around your eyes, and
He's like, oh, may I? Gotta make sure it's secure.
Feel free. And she'll kneel down to be like more at his level just to make it a little easier for him.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
and he like checks it and tugs it over your eyes, pulls it into place over your nose, like gently presses like under the nose to make sure you can't see under it, and then he scampers up over your shoulder. Despite the fact that he's got very long claws on both his fingers and feet, he does not scratch you. He's very deft, very nimble. Finally, set aside that you are completely blindfolded. He stands up onto your shoulder and jumps back onto the table and goes,
Spin 3 times.
And she'll spin.
1, 2, 3.
oh, before you span, he also gave you the hellhound
The
tail
tail.
as well. Sorry, that's important to do. All right. I would like you to roll me a d6.
A d6. Okay, let's go for my malachite dice. Oop, shit. Hey, 6!
Nice.
Oh.
And what?
Oh no, I'm not sure if it's the nice you fell for my trap card kind of nice.
No.
What's up?
Are you both still telepathically linked?
Mhm.
before Relda is even able to say, "Oh, a little higher," you've smack bang, mwah, perfectly on it.
Great Relda voice.
Thank you. It's whoa.
That's impressive. Want to go again?
I think I've tried my luck, so to speak.
Ah, alrighty. Who else thinks they can beat this lovely lady at pinning the tail on my hellhound?
And as a prize, you win a mana potion.
Woo!
So, this is a small vial of emerald green liquid.
Ooh.
You may use your action and divvy up 6 points into spell slots. For example, you can put it into one 6th level spell slot, or you could do 2 3-level spell slots,
or 3-2 level, however it's
however it's divvied.
Yep.
However, if you drink this potion as a bonus action, it will only do 4 points, and it goes from 1st level fills, 2nd level fills. So it goes up in increments, but if it's an action, you can choose where those points go.
Gotcha. Cool.
So that is your prize for this one.
Away. I'm a wiener.
And
Mina.
turning around to have a look at what else is around you.
What were
You
the
see
prizes for the smacking one? Just curiously.
for the rising sun.
Yes, I just want to see if there were better prizes than the crossbows.
If Nana Rolly
There
smacks
are-
that someone's sun is rising.
There are
Jesus
3 prizes.
Christ, Adriana. And now we're on board. I thought you said we weren't friends.
There are 3 prizes.
Yeah.
One is a pair of sending stones,
Oh,
and then
yes, I
there
want
are
those.
and then there are 2 scrolls of an
Ooh.
unknown spell.
Are they like the scrolls are like level, like the bottom level, the next level, then the top level, or is it a
You don't
free
know.
choice? Okay, I
You
guess
don't
I'm
know.
going to go. I just run up and smack it. No, I. Hello. Oh, do you think a little old woman would be able to get 2 shots for 1?
Hang on. I mentioned that there was a Bulgura, didn't I? Yes. Bulgura is
There
running
would be
this
more
one.
than one.
He's the yeah. No, sorry, I was looking. I'm like, oh, have I just introduced the wrong NPC? No, it's fine. So this massive Bulgura looks you up and down, looks at the mighty
Interesting.
sledgehammer, and goes,
Oh yeah, it's 1 gold entrance.
All right, yes, I have one of those.
And I fiddle around in my purse for 20 minutes and then remove a single gold and I hand it over.
Now, was that a oh yeah of agreement, or did you not hear what I said?
It was an agreement.
Oh, nice, lovely.
And I very slowly wander over to the hammer and I put on a show to not
Alrighty.
being able to
So-
lift it.
beautiful. As Satriana and Rolly, you're standing there, like, watching this. Out of your peripherals, you can see a young half-elf with one of these heavy crossbows. It's not loaded, but he just looks really confused and out of place. What was I doing? And he
I'm gonna-
continues on.
Yeah, I'm gonna telepathically speak to Rayla. Someone looking a little out of sorts. Hmm?
He did. I don't know what was going on there.
Maybe you should stay here, and then I could go check it out.
Okay. I'm in your head in case you need me.
You didn't have to phrase it like that, and I'm just gonna keep walking.
Cozy in here.
We're not friends.
Yes, we are.
Nanaroli, I would like an athletics check, please.
Oh, okay, I can do
Get
that.
'em.
That's advantage. I would like to do the first shot. I would like to do it like as a test. I want to see how sensitive or not this thing is, because he said I could have 2 goes. That's right. That's what he agreed to.
Yep.
And so the first go, I'm going to like fully play it like I barely lift the hammer, and I'm gonna do it like so. Well, yeah, if that's okay with you.
Yep.
I'm testing it to see how far up I can get it. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Let's
Just testing
go.
it.
Yeah.
So with incredible,
That's a 20,
Alrighty.
26.
nice.
Oops.
Yes.
I slipped.
As you're putting on this show, you pick up this
My bad.
sledgehammer, and it's pretty evenly weighted. Like, it's got a good heft to it. Like, it's a solidly made, good quality hammer. Just by the feel of it, you don't feel any imbalance to it. It's the head of the hammer itself is evenly weighted, so it doesn't matter if you choose one side or the other. It's a normal sledgehammer.
Beautiful.
Going up to the plate, you don't see, because I'm just going to incorporate all of this with that natural 20. You do not see any hidden traps or any pressure systems or anything that could be rigging this game.
This place
And
is
still-
way too honest.
And so with this massive boom, the glowing, there's a glowing stone at the base of it. And it goes do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and as it goes higher and higher, it gets brighter and brighter. And at the very top of this pole is a crescent moon.
Oh.
And the sun hits the crescent moon and illuminates the entire top of this pole.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Comes back, and then after 5 seconds or so, the glowing stone descends again.
And I turn to the guy and I say, I believe I won't need a second turn. And I put the hammer back down.
Oh. There's more to you than meets the eye, eh?
Yes,
I like that.
indeed. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
You had me a little worried you were going to hurt your back.
Oh no, it's been a long while since someone's hurt me.
And don't let him either. Keep that streak
Nah.
going.
Beautiful. I do believe we are having a polite conversation, but I do wish to just take my prize and go.
Oh, of course, ma'am. And you wanted the sending stones?
Can I? What are the scrolls? Just quickly. I'm not one. I like a bit of illusion magic, but what do you got?
Oh, no illusion magic here, sorry, ma'am. One
Oh,
is a
that's-
scroll of fireball,
Oh, that's
and-
a bit too much for me.
and the other is a scroll of speak with dead.
Oh, that would be very interesting. I wonder what Eugene would have to say. It's been a while since I've spoken to him. Do you think that maybe we should go get a cup of coffee after this?
Oh, I'm still on the clock, ma'am.
Oh, well, never mind then. I'll take those
But
sending stones.
maybe after the burning,
Maybe.
you can tell me how you got so strong.
Yes, would you tell me what this burning is first? Because it sounds suspicious. We've just come from
Oh.
one place where we were about to be sacrifices, and this place has been awfully kind to us, but something tricksy could be happening.
Oh, no, ma'am. No tricks here. The burning, nothing actually burns, per se. Except maybe your retinas, if you look a little too close. Basically, at sunset, on this particular day, when the sun sets, the rays of sunlight hit the glass river, and it sparkles like the reflection is really, really pretty, and it looks like the river is burning, but it's actually not.
I see. All right, beautiful. Well, thank you very much. I'll take these sending stones and be on my way.
Thanks for playing. I'll find you later.
All right.
And considering his massive size, his voice, his personality, his mannerisms do not match what he looks like aesthetically.
Yes, I am very used to people judging me for my aesthetic, and so I don't do that. I will make comments, but I don't judge.
So there are other people. There are some bigger.
I want to give one of my sending
half-orcs.
stones to Relda, please.
As you divvy them up,
thank you.
There's a couple of half orcs that are like, oh, if a little old halfling, no, you're a gnome. Sorry, if a little old gnome can do that, surely we can.
Rage! Is there a fighting pit here?
There is
I
not a
want
fighting
to
pit.
challenge you to a duel.
Oh, take it easy, man.
Duel.
Sorry, jeez. And, like, these are your typical, like, oh yeah, I can do that. Like, like they're sort of like the, what are they called? The jocks or
Mm.
whatever. And as you're sitting there, like, raging at them, one of them picks up this sledgehammer, pays his entry fee, and sort of stumbles a little bit, like, oh.
Mm.
And he swings it. His first attempt misses the cushion, the whatever
Yeah.
mechanism.
Believer.
He fails to activate the mechanism. And then the second time he swings it, he does hit, but it only goes a third of the way up. And
Not
through
bad.
his green tinted skin, he goes bright red. Like, he's made a show of himself, and he played the fool.
Not so easy.
So his ego has been substantially hurt. It's like a stupid game anyway. Like, nee.
Actually, do you
Sulks
want
off.
to
It's
go-
like,
You
like
wanna
Steve
ride the
clearly rigged
teacup
it.
ride? This is definitely not rigged. I tested it. Now, would you like to go ride the teacup rides? I saw you eyeing them earlier. Relda.
I think that'd be fun. I like getting dizzy.
How long until the burning?
This time, like, walking around and everything, it's now late afternoon, so not too much longer. Festivals are still going. You get the feeling just how important the burning actually is, that people will announce and start to migrate towards the river when it's time. But Satriana, you were following this dude, this half-elf with the crossbow. Eventually sort of just gives up and rests it against a cotton candy stall. But no one's attending it. And the lights are off. No one's around it. And one of the bins beside it for the cones has been knocked over. It looks very out of place. Like, this was just abandoned months ago. The half-elf doesn't take any notice of the condition that this cart is in. He just leaves the crossbow and wanders back in. Can I also get you to make me a perception check?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm tempted to do a thing, but you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it blind.
Fuck it, we'll do
It's just a
Ooh, good.
perception check.
22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. As soon as this dude puts the crossbow bolt down, sort of just like, meh, he shakes it off and goes back into the crowd. But there are a couple of other people walking around, looking a little confused. There's a goat walking around. It's got a new collar and this nice blue lead,
Mm-hmm.
but no one's walking it. Like, this goat is just meandering.
Free roaming, yeah.
Yeah. You would recognize this goat as one of the pets that Franny had at her petting zoo.
Mm-hmm.
There are other people walking around, a little bit confused, and looking a little closer again. The Hezru. It was a Hezru, wasn't it? At that game you played at earlier? Or was it? Or was it some... You don't know. But the stall says hidden gem. And it's empty. Oh well.
I'm gonna pick up the lead just for the goat because I'm kind of on a hunch.
Mhm.
I want to walk back towards where the petting zoo is to see if it left on its own accord, so to speak, like someone left the gate open, or if it's something else.
Yep.
How far am I away from our halfling of star seed supernova?
50 feet?
50?
50 feet?
All right. I'm gonna just glance towards like their general direction, and through telepathy, I'm just gonna say, there's something off here. I'm heading towards the petting zoo, but keep close.
Okay.
The goat follows, doesn't tug, doesn't resist at all. Obviously used to being around people and being handled and whatnot. You get back to the little petting zoo. Franny is still there, and she was like, "Oh, are you not happy with your purchase? Please tell me she hasn't eaten any of your clothing."
No, the goat's fine. I actually found her wandering around aimlessly, and I'll hold the leash back towards Franny.
Wandering around aimlessly. I didn't leave. And she looks around, and all the gates to these pens are closed and latched. Unless you have... oh my god, what is it? Unless you have thumbs. What's the word?
Yeah, thumbs. Opposable thumbs.
No, like opposable. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Unless you have an opposable thumb, you're not opening these gates.
Right.
So this goat did not get out by itself, and none of the other animals that are either entertaining children still or are still for sale, they don't have leads.
I just want to look at the goat just to see if anything's happening there.
The goat's just standing there.
I don't know if this works because of D&D rules, but I want to try and telepathically speak with the goat.
How? I don't think it does. It needs to understand
Fuck,
a
never mind.
language.
Here I
telepathy
am
needs to
thinking
understand a
there's some
language, sorry.
higher demon walking around as a goat, like, anyway.
Have we made it
Franny,
over
no.
to the petting zoo yet?
And you, Nanaroli and Relda, have also started to notice that people are wandering around a little confused.
Mhm.
There's a pretty tiefling with dark purple curly hair. She's sitting on a bench with this massive stuffed owlbear. And she looks confused. And she's holding 2 drinks. But she's there alone.
Everyone seems to have a puzzled look on their face.
Yeah, something's off. Our not friend said that something was off, which means it's not on.
Mm-hmm.
Franny, do you remember who you sold this goat to?
I thought I sold it to you.
We didn't buy anything when we came over here, Franny.
Oh. Maybe it snuck out when my back was turned. They're usually better behaved than this. Well, thank you for returning it. What's the matter? Have I said something? Has the goat offended you? Are you sure the goat didn't eat any of your clothes? It didn't rip a jacket or?
Promise you the goat is just fine. And I'll hand over the leash. Just keep an eye
I'd like
on
a full refund, please.
it. For a goat I did not purchase.
Franny takes the goat back into the pen, removes the lead. She's like, oh. She hangs the lead, gives the lead a wipe down to clean it, and then puts it off like to the side, away from the rest of her stock. Can all 3 of you please make another perception check at disadvantage?
Like disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Dow.
Dow.
Rolly sees
Well,
nothing.
That first one's a 1, but because I'm a halfling,
But because you're a halfling,
Ah.
yes.
so
You lucky
counts.
You get to
bastard, I just
re-roll
got
it?
to
I get to
keep my
re-roll the 1. So ended up being an
Ooh.
11 and a 12. So the 11 is just a 13.
The 11?
I
Okay.
just
Mhm.
want to see if I'd like to think I have something, but I probably don't think I do.
I love
you
halfling luck.
used your you gave bardic inspiration. Never mind.
I gave 1, so I still have 1. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to use the other bardic inspiration for myself.
You can't use
I'm
it on
gonna
yourself.
laugh. Huh?
Can't use it on yourself.
Fuck! Never mind. Alright.
I think that's only a College of Lore thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is that on the side? That's what that is. Okay. 10.
Okay. So 11, 10, and what did Nanaroli?
Oh, a
receive?
natural 1.
Oh god! Oof.
You need some of my
I-
halfling luck.
I found the goat that Cedriana said was fucky, and I'm casting Speak with Animals, and so I'm distracted.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Speak with animals.
Yes, please.
The goat's just staying there. It looks at you.
Hello, dear goat. You seem to have went missing for a moment. Where have you been?
Well, I was here And then I was over there.
Okay.
Someone was singing to me. They were gonna call me Girly.
Did you like that name?
Girly Goat.
Did you like the name, Girly Goat?
Oh, I thought it was funny.
All right. Well, we'll stick with that then, Girly. Do you remember what this person looked like?
No.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your day.
You too.
And I report back to the group, being like,
Someone was singing to the fucking goat.
I was gonna say goat whisperer, but that's more like goat serenader.
Yeah, some Pied Piper bullshit.
Serensader.
The serensader.
Oh, God.
Edie was here.
Oh, no. Not Edith Shimmer, the Nightmare Queen.
That's it.
Get
She's
her.
now the BBUG.
Oh my
Done.
god.
Look at my notes. Stop this.
Incredible.
Change the story. Here we
Taylor's
go.
just like, whatever this was, absolutely not. So,
Forget this.
What was your perception, Matt?
I'm just a 13, right? Or is this a new perception check? Sorry.
Oh, no. So you had the 11 and then...
So I had a
one.
13 total. The 11 was natural, plus 2 for perception, 13.
Oh, okay. You thought you heard the faintest bit of music, like caught on the wind, and then it, just as you thought you heard the notes, they stopped.
I heard some music.
Oh, that sounds suspicious.
The hills are alive.
With the sound of music.
God damn it, you two. Jimmy
Alley-oop?
Dutch would
Sorry.
be very happy.
So
Maybe
with
it's time we go see a certain Cambrian. Or Cambion.
A Cambrian?
If we saw his dad, it would be a pre-Cambrian.
That is disgusting.
and Franny perks up and she was like, "Oh, do you mean Nicole?"
It's rude to eavesdrop. But
Who's
no,
Nicole?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're standing right in front of me.
yes, his name is Torgal.
Who's Nicole? Anthony!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nicole is the town cleric.
Is she also a Cambion?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's where we got our confusion. It's neither
I
here
don't
nor
know
there.
who. I don't know any Cambion named Torgal.
Well, that's he's the leader of this town. He brought the rebels through the portals.
No, our rebels are led by.
You're
Darker.
gaslighting me.
You can do an insight check if you'd like.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's do that.
I mean,
I'm
it
joining.
sounds like she fucking is
I'm doing
telling
that
the
too.
truth.
I
I
rolled
got a
shit.
10. Oh, plus 4, 14.
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me
She-
lose my temper.
Franny is genuinely confused. She has
Hmm.
no idea.
She said,
What
who told
year
her
is
this?
it?
At that rate,
Uh,
Satriana's gonna put her hands on Rolly's shoulders and kind of like pull her close. I think what my friend stresses, this friend part, is saying is where can we
I might
find
illusion a
Nicole?
love heart around us.
Knock it off.
No.
No.
Where can we find Nicole, Franny?
Nicole generally operates out of the church, just at the side of town.
Good. All
And
right.
she's the
Beautiful
leader
white
of this
stone
town?
building. You can't miss it. Just follow this road and you'll see it. And she points off.
Good.
And
Thank
what
you.
did Relda say?
She's the leader of this town? I'm confused. Who's the leader of this town?
It's more of like a council.
There's not one person in charge.
And his
No.
name being Torgal.
No, I.
Do you
I've never
know?
met
Do you know about the 6 layers of hell?
Oh yes, I'm actually originally from
Yeah.
Fjord.
All right, and we are in Burn in a toss. A toss.
Yes.
Okay,
Atos,
so
yes,
that
that's right.
information is correct. All right, well, you're about 50-50 on the information.
There it is.
50-50. Yay!
We nailed it.
It
We
came
found it.
back.
We did it. Good job, everybody. We got
Good
there.
job.
Your gal knows how to make a crossover.
Well,
Fuck, Franny, you're fucking freaking me out.
Franny, thank you very much for your assistance. We will be coming back
Sorry?
shortly to attend to all of the other games. And Satriana's just gonna grab like the back of Rolly's shirt and the back of Relda's shirt and just drag the two of them away. Just kinda like,
drag me, just
picking up
pick
the
me
pieces.
up. Just pick me up.
As
fuck
Nana
it.
Rolly is cursing, there are parents like and like grabbing their children, like covering their ears.
You've got to learn what all the words are in the world, and when they're appropriate to use, you can't keep them hidden or they become special. Fucking idiots. And I just get dragged on.
No,
There's a
it's forbidden
little,
to an
uh,
open mind.
There's a small that small tiefling that had fallen asleep with the ducklings goes,
Fucking idiots.
Oh,
Yes,
God, no.
Free the language of all the people. And I get dragged off.
and as
To the
you are-
infirmary?
To the church.
To the church.
To the church.
And
Let's
as-
figure out this
as you're-
mystery.
heading off, Franny is left apologizing. So some of the parents are sort of giggling at this little tiefling's outburst, as the parents are like, "Oh no, look, honey, this is not how you say this word. Like, oh, we're gonna have to have a conversation when we get home. Oh, she's not old enough to use these words yet." And then, just quickly glancing over your shoulder again, there's a couple more people that are a little bit more confused. One of
I'm about to make
The-
them more confused.
half orc,
Delusion! No.
one of the so there were 2 half orcs that had their egos hurt
Mhm.
by Nana Rolly. There's only one of them now. He's at, "Oi mate, where'd you go?" And then another elf comes up. "I'm right here." "Oh yeah, couldn't see it for a sec." And they continue off. And as you
That
Continue down.
gentleman was not an elf earlier today.
continue down the road to find Nicole, that is where we will end today's session.
Hey!
Leaving
Woohoo!
us on a mystery cliffhanger when we're not even gonna be able to
Yep.
have it next week, unless Conlon
Not
is
next week, but
mysteriously
maybe
lost.
in the future.
Maybe in the future.
In the future, maybe.
In the
Nana Rolly is
future.
so lost.
So,
Love it.
thank you everyone for coming along and helping us prevent the summons. The summoning of Oblivion.
But
And-
what did we go into?
Yeah.
You'll have to find out next time when we are able to play again, as we try and discover what is happening at the Burning Festival here in Atos on the 4th level of Hell in Burn. Thank you so much again. Stick around for the raid and make sure you love yourselves. Love everyone else. Be kind to yourself.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Thank you guys for being awesome players and going with my shenanigans. But until next time, when we dive back into Kerwin and for all other future games, are you ready for more tales?
Always! Stick around for the raid.
Thanks,
Don't
everyone.
go away.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.